Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am surviving my fall cold that I get every single year. If you go back and watch my videos, Christmas videos, you will see that every November it's like clockwork. I'm going to take you around and show you my family room that we've done for 2025. I hope that y'all are having a great holiday week. If you're new here, I should have started with that. My name is Tanya. This channel is all about thrifting, going to antique stores, estate sales, and then coming home and figuring out what to do with all those treasures in your home. And sometimes I do home tours, more seasonally home tours. But anyway, I hope that you enjoy this home tour. To all my friends, here you go. I'm doing room by room, trying to make everybody happy. I'm going to talk about some of the things. I'm really starting to forget where I got a lot of the stuff. So if you have specific questions, just, reach out to me. And then there will be a home tour set to music, and there will be some things changed because I did kind of come up with some things that I could do differently. And then at the end, I have a little haul of some a gift that I got in the mail. So stay tuned for that. Okay, y'all, like always, let's start here in the family room. Look at that fire, though. I cannot wait until it gets cold enough to get my fire going. I love the sound that a wood burning fireplace makes. So we'll start here with the tree. Now, some things are different. A lot of things are the same, though, which is rare for us. We usually change everything up. But there is my tree. It's the same tree I used last year. We didn't put any kind of topper on. Neither one of us felt like it needed it. We filled that up with mostly vintage ornaments. We probably have about 150 shiny brights, like the old shiny brights. And then we have collected just the glass balls from Goodwill, different colors that we find. We have found shiny brights at Goodwill before. But I do have, still using the the Radco, is it Christopher Radco, the ornaments that we bought last year, the replicas, just because we don't have enough original shiny brights to fill up that tree. But we did not use any of the plastic ones this year. We had plenty of older ornaments to pull the tree off. There's that little Christopher Radco Santa ornament. I was only able to get one box of those last year, and I think it only had 2 Santas in it. And honestly, I have not even looked this year. I have not gone to Home Goods or anywhere like that. But there it is. We did add small colored lights this year, and we had the ceramic type of, let me see if I can get up on one, of the of course they're not the original C9s. But, where's one at? I want to show you. Okay, right here. So, but we had the ones last year that looked ceramic, and this year, it wasn't bright enough for us. So we did get the ones at Walmart that are clear, and they're more vibrant. And it's just so funny to me, guys. I wish y'all knew Greg. We've been married for 32 years, and last year and this year is the first year I've ever been able to get him to use the colored lights. But it just goes with the vintage Christmas. Now, I did the same thing over here that I did last year. I wasn't going to do it, but I've just collected so much ephemera and just little odds and end pieces that I just could not find a home for. So I made my box, just like I did last year, of things that makes it look like I'm decorating. I've got a lot of my books in there that I couldn't place. A lot of sheet music, some records, ribbon, just all kind of things in there, garland. So I love that idea. Y'all gotta look over my voice. I'm almost on the mend. But I love that idea so much that I just went ahead and did it again this year. Now, the mantle is different. We did not, last year we had the vintage like signs. So this year we ordered this large print canvas. It's on a type of canvas, but it's a print. It came from Temu. Now, I will say, and many of you probably know this, if you're ordering from Temu and you want it in time for your holidays, you have to order it like in September. We got lucky and this was local and it only took about 4 days to get to us. But to the mantle, we put our Santa blow molds on each end, a couple of our Santas. We put that wonderful train assemblage that we got at Vintage Market Days last year. And then to the garland, we added our collection of bendy knee elves. Knee huggers, I guess is what they're called. There's the one of the ones I got Greg for his birthday. And so it's just, oh, look, my lights are falling. Let's put that right back up. Oh my gosh, look, y'all, it was a decorate with me. I'm joking. I hope nobody got mad at me for saying that. But just all of our little bendy knees. He keeps wanting to fall over. He's kind of heavy. Just thought that would be unique and a cute way to display them. And there are, let's see, right here, let me get this. I've got the 2 stockings that I got at $2.31 on either side, and then I've got the ones that I got at the flea market for October. I was going to sell those, y'all, but I just decided I needed them. Did not do anything right there where Luna is laying this year except for to put that Santa. It just blocks the sensor, as she is doing now. That is her favorite spot, and it blocks everything. And under there, I just have a lot of my books and jugs that Greg collects. Now over here, look, there's all the cords. Just some more things that I wanted to put out and just couldn't find a place. I do have this ceramic tree. And y'all, I put the star somewhere where I would know where it is, and I can't find it. I will find it before the home tour. There's sheet music. Just, I don't know. Just got stuff everywhere. Now, everybody likes seeing this cabinet. Greg told me to go very slow. Let me scoot back so we can start at the top and go down. There will be a home tour just set to music for those of you that said you did not like room by room and that you did not like me talking. There is one of my Santas. Now in here, I just have, I know some of the books are blocking, a collection of things. Some of my bowls. I have Santa mugs everywhere. I tried to keep some of my everyday decor, but I have too much Christmas. But I've got books all the way in the back. I try to do that to draw your eye to the back. And then here's this shelf. More Santa mugs. Another bowl full of like, you know, holiday things that you would be doing. And then up here, there's some little sheep Greg got at $2.31. Bingo card all the way back there. That is just a bowl full of some of my antique cards, but come back for the home tour because it's hit me a few minutes ago of a better way I can display those. And then up here is this shelf, and this shelf is hard to do because it does go up high, but it's hard to get to it. So just lots of my collections that, you know, I love to see. Now this cubby up here we got at the spring junk hunt in May, and it is just full of the mini. I had it with all just mini mugs, and I thought, well, that's just, I need to break that up. So that is just a lot of little things that I've collected, you know, over the past couple of years. Look, I got that bundle of numbers, and I thought there was a 25 in there, and there wasn't. Now, I don't know why there wouldn't have been a 25 in there. Like, you know, that's what everybody wants, but there was a 26. There's Greg's little pet sheep. I think the other one's over here. Yep, there's one. He's got another one, but I don't know what I did with that one. And then up there, just a shiny bright box and some trees. Y'all, Greg loves him some bottle brush trees, but we have a whole big tote full that we did not use. Then over here, I got that little red chair at Antiques on 231 and just put one of my really cute little Santas. I hung it up with an S-hook. He's super cute up there. And there is that blow mold that I got last year for my birthday from 231. Well, not from 231, I got it at 231. And then over here, I just put a collection of all the little snowmen that I've managed to get. They've come from estate sales, thrift stores, antique stores. There's that assemblage that we bought at Vintage Market Days. And then on the receipt holder, I think, is that what that is? I just put that little Santa pajama bag head thing. Super cute. Now, if you've been around, you know, look, I gotta do something about that cord. That's driving me nuts. I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. Probably a blanket, but I think you'd still be able to see it. Y'all know our animals live on this couch. And I know y'all are tired of me saying how much I hate this couch. We are still hunting for a couch. But I just put the same pillows that I got last year from Temu. And then to the coffee table, I had gotten that suitcase at 231 and that old light box at the flea market last month. So I set that up with I pulled out some of the lights. I've got old garland, or vintage garland, some of the shiny brights, just to do a little something different. And then here I have Santa mugs, more shiny brights, and they're sitting on a Thomas Kincaid Christmas book. So just something different to do there. All right, so that is our family room for Christmas 2025. If you have any questions about anything, just drop me a comment. Okay, y'all, so instead of me being on camera, because I am a fright, I'm going to show you the things. Miss Mary has been a long-time subscriber, and she sent me some beautiful gifts. Now, look at these beautiful stained platter. She knew that that was going to be right up my alley. I love everything about it, and I cannot wait to get this styled. A lot of this won't be out until I take Christmas down. As you notice, a lot of my everyday decor had to be put away. And then she sent me 2 of these platters. Now, she knows how much I love this little platter. This one, the USA brand on it. She had sent me some beautiful dishes in this, and I just don't know what it is about it. And Greg actually loves this platter, this pattern too. So 2 of those. We'll get to that in a minute. She sent me this beautiful Fostoria compote, and I don't think I have one of these. So that was gorgeous. I was excited to get that. And then she sent me a stack of Butter Patch, y'all. Look at the staining and crazing on that. How beautiful. There's this one. I love the purple. This, I love the blue. All the colors. I like how dainty they are. That's a J&G Meekin. I love me some J&G. And then there's 2 of the, well, there's 3 of these, sorry. Now, I love that. You can display that for spring, fall, and there's 3 of them. There's not a stamp, but I love those. And then I have some of these, and I'm so excited. W.H. Grinley and Company, yes, to put that with its siblings. All right, guys. So that is it. Thank you so much, Miss Mary, for thinking of me and always commenting and reaching out. I love all these treasures, and it means a lot to me that you want to share your treasures with me. Okay, y'all. So that is it. Like I said, there will be some changes. Y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And until I see you again, happy thrifting.